BeyondATC connected.
welcome on board your EasyJet flight. To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can and leave room in the aisle for others to pass. There is a space under the seat in front of you for small bags. If you have larger bags, please put these in the overhead lockers. If you are sitting in the front row or next to an exit, you must put all your bags in the overhead lockers. Smoking is not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes. The crew are in the cabin to help you.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima requesting IFR clearance to Lima Foxtrot Lima Lima. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima requesting IFR clearance to Lima Foxtrot Lima Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Zadar delivery, expect runway 31, Ravna 1 Tango departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 4063.
Expect runway 31, Ravni 1 Tango departure, initial climb to 6,000, squawk 4063, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, read back correct. Contact tower 123.7 when ready for pushback or engine start.
123.7 when ready for pushback or engine start, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima requesting pushback and engine start.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Zeta Tower, pushback approved. Face north.
Base north, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
This aircraft. Please pay attention to the illuminated signs and crew instructions. The location of the emergency exits is shown on the safety card and is demonstrated by the crew. Please make sure you know where your nearest exits are. They may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all bags on board. To fasten your seatbelt, push the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. Pull the loose end to adjust and unfasten by lifting the top of the buckle. It must be fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and we suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seat. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seats. Remove it from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. You must not inflate your life jacket until you are outside. Once outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it doesn't inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The crew can help you with life jackets for children. Please look at the safety card in your seat pocket before takeoff. It contains important safety information specific to this aircraft, such as the brace position and operation of the exits. Please now close your seat table, put the armrest down, open the window blinds, and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your attention.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima requesting taxi for departure.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, runway 31 taxi via Golf.
Taxi to runway 31 via Golf, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima requesting departure.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Zadar Tower, wind 240 at 8, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 31, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Contact Zada radar 128.525.
128.525 Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Negative. Zada radar on 128.525.
128.525 Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, passing flight level 020.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Zadar radar, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 180.
180, flight level 180 for Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. We suggest you keep it fastened whenever you're in your seat. Be careful when you open the lockers, as items may have moved. There are toilets at both ends of the aircraft and they all have smoke detectors. Smoking is not allowed at any time. This includes vapes and other e-cigarettes.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact Zagreb radar 124.85.
Center on 124.85, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Zagreb radar, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, crossing flight level 157 for flight level 180.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Zagreb radar identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Turkish 8 Charlie X-ray, contact Milan radar 124.925, have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.925, Turkish 8 Charlie X-ray.
With Malta 46 Papa Echo QNH 1011, expect the ILS X-ray runway 24 with the bento transition.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS X-ray runway 24 with the bento transition with Malta 46 Papa Echo.
With Malta 54 Alpha Quebec, Zagreb radar, expect New York 1 Charlie, runway 09er.
Expect New York 1 Charlie, runway 09 with Malta 54 Alpha Quebec.
With Malta 46 Papa Echo, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070 with Malta 46 Papa Echo.
With Malta 46 Papa Echo, cleared direct bento, cross bento at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ELS X-ray runway 24.
Cleared direct bento, cross bento at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS X-ray runway 24 with Malta 46 Papa Echo.
With Air 8 Hotel Golf Raksha 1 Alpha runway 07, so report ready for descent.
Raksha 1 Alpha, runway 07, ready for descent with Air 8 Hotel Golf.
With Air 8 Hotel Golf, descent to 7,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descent to 7,000 feet with Air 8 Hotel Golf.
Zagreb radar, Ryanair 646 Victor, flight level 266.
Ryanair 646 Victor, Zagreb radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Ryanair 646 Victor.
Speedbird 621 Charlie, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Contact Milan radar 124.925, Speedbird 621 Charlie.
with Malta 54 Alpha Quebec QNH 1011, expect the RNAV Yankee runway 09er with the LPS transition.
QNH 1011, expect the RNAV Yankee runway 09er with the LPS transition with a Malta 54 Alpha Quebec.
With Malta 54 Alpha Quebec, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1011 with Malta 54 Alpha Quebec.
Zagreb radar, Sun Express 12 Golf, flight level 360.
Sun Express 12 Golf, Zagreb radar identified. Magic Sun 87 Quebec Papa, contact Zagreb radar 122.575.
Contact Zagreb radar 122.575, Magic Sun 87 Quebec Papa. France Soleil 75 Tango Romeo, contact Milan radar 124.925. Contact Milan radar 124.925, France Soleil 75 Tango Romeo.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Contact Milan radar 124.925, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Milan radar, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Good afternoon, through flight level 354 for flight level 360.
Air Malta 308, Milan radar, expect Betos 1 Bravo, runway 26 left.
Expect Betos 1 Bravo, runway 26 left, Air Malta 308.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Milan radar identified.
Milan radar, 2Jet 74 Juliet, flight level 339er.
2Jet 74 Juliet, Milan radar identified. Milan radar with Malta 632, flight level 339er. With Malta 632, Milan radar, radar contact. Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy, Milan radar, expect Caliptri Golf, runway 14.
Expect Caliptri Golf, runway 14, Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy.
Milan radar, Turkish 6, Charlie Charlie, flight level 340.
Turkish 6 Charlie Charlie, Milan radar identified. Air Malta 308, Betos 1 Bravo, runway 26 left. Report ready for descent.
Betos 1 Bravo, runway 26 left, ready for descent, Air Malta 308.
Air Malta 308, descend to flight level 110.
Descent to flight level 110, Air Malta 308.
Ryanair 52 Golf X-ray, contact Marseille control 120.85, bye-bye.
Center on 120.85, Ryanair 52 Golf X-ray. Have a good afternoon.
Shop with us today, you'll benefit from discounted prices on top-selling fragrances, the newest on-trend beauty products, and stylish accessories. If you'd like to have a look at any products up close, let us know.
TUI-Jet 74 Juliet Milan radar, expect Kempton 1 Delta, runway 24.
Expect Kempton 1 Delta, runway 24, TUI-Jet 74 Juliet.
Milan radar, Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu, flight level 367.
Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu, Milan radar, good afternoon, identified, continue climb to flight level 380.
Continue climb to flight level 380, Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu.
Ryanair 5, Juliet Echo, Milan radar, expect Erika 1 Alpha, runway 24.
Expect Erika 1 Alpha, runway 24, Ryanair 5, Juliet Echo.
Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy, Calip 3 Golf, runway 14, report ready for descent.
Calip 3 Golf, runway 14 ready for descent, Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy.
Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy.
With Malta 632, climb to flight level 340, vectors for Malpensa Airport. Climb to flight level 340, with Malta 632. Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu, Osbul 3 Whiskey, runway 28, report ready for descent.
Osbul 3 Whiskey, runway 28, ready for descent. Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu.
Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110. Ryanair 9, Victor Zulu.
TUI-Jet 74, Juliet, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, TUI-Jet 74 Juliet.
Milan radar with Malta 785, flight level 379er.
With Malta 785, Milan radar, radar contact. With Malta 632, you were assigned flight level 340. I show you at flight level 329er, climb to flight level 340. Wilco, climb to flight level 340 with Malta 632.
Milan radar, City 22 Zulu, flight level 400.
City 22 Zulu, Milan radar identified. Oman Air 101 Heavy, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Oman Air 101 Heavy.
Ryanair 5, Juliet Echo, Erika 1 Alpha, runway 24, report ready for descent.
Erica 1 Alpha, runway 24, ready for descent, Ryanair 5 Juliet Echo.
Ryanair 5 Juliet Echo, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Ryanair 5 Juliet Echo.
Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye-bye.
Center on 126.225, Universal Cargo 6265 Heavy, bye-bye.
Ryanair 5 Juliet Echo, contact Brindisi Military 129.775.
Contact Brindisi Military 129.775, Ryanair 5 Juliet Echo. Bye-bye.
Turkish 6 Charlie Charlie Milan radar, expect Beta 1 Echo runway 07.
Expect Diver 1 Echo, runway 07, Turkish 6, Charlie Charlie.
Turkish 8 Charlie X-ray Milan radar, expect Osmic 7 Romeo runway 04 left.
Expect Osmic 7 Romeo, runway 04 left, Turkish 8, Charlie X-ray.
Milan radar, Croatia 57 Charlie, good afternoon. Flight level 240.
Croatia 57 Charlie Milan radar identified. Turkish 6 Charlie Charlie, Ditba 1 Echo, runway 07, report ready for descent.
Ditba 1 Echo, runway 07, ready for descent. Turkish 6, Charlie Charlie.
Turkish 6 Charlie Charlie, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Turkish 6 Charlie Charlie.
Turkish 8 Charlie X-ray, Osmic 7 Romeo, runway 04 left. Report ready for descent.
Osmic 7 Romeo, runway 04 left, ready for descent. Turkish 8, Charlie X-ray.
Turkish 8 Charlie X-ray, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Turkish 8, Charlie X-ray.
Speedbird 621 Charlie, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Speedbird 621 Charlie.
Milan radar, with Malta, 54 Alpha Quebec, flight level 084.
Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee, Milan radar, expect Oak Map 4 Quebec, runway 05.
Expect Oak Map 4 Quebec, runway 05. Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee.
Moonflower 6021, Milan radar, expect Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right.
Expect Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, Moonflower 6021.
With Malta 54 Alpha Quebec, Milan radar identified. Lufthansa 4 Kilo Victor, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good afternoon.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Lufthansa 4 Kilo Victor.
Moonflower 6021, Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, report ready for descent.
Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, ready for descent, Moonflower 6021.
Moonflower 6021, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Moonflower 6021.
Ryanair 90, Romeo Hotel, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Ryanair 90 Romeo Hotel.
With Malta 54 Alpha Quebec, cleared direct Elpes cross Elpes at or above 5,000 feet, cleared Arnav Yankee runway 09er.
Cleared direct Elpes, cross Elpes at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared Arnav Yankee runway 09er with Malta 54 Alpha Quebec.
With Malta 785, contact Zagreb radar 124.85.
Contact Zagreb radar 124.85 with Malta 785.
Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee, Okemap 4 Quebec, runway 05, report ready for descent.
Okemap 4 Quebec, runway 05, ready for descent, Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee.
Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140.
Dolomiti 3 X-ray Yankee.
Moonflower 6021, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Moonflower 6021.
Alpine 4834, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Alpine 4834, bye-bye.
Milan radar, Easy 57 Romeo Alpha, flight level 360.
Moonflower 610 heavy, Milan radar, expect Sibyl 3 Alpha, runway 16 left.
Expect Sibyl 3 Alpha, runway 16 left, Moonflower 610 heavy.
Easy 57 Romeo Alpha, Milan radar, radar contact. Moonflower 610 heavy, you were assigned flight level 360. I show you at flight level 349, climb to flight level 360.
Roger, climb to flight level 360, Moonflower 610 heavy.
Air Malta 308, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Air Malta 308.
With Malta 632, Milan radar, expect Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right. Expect Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, with Malta 632. Jet 74 Juliet, contact Vienna Center 124.4. Bye-bye.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Jet 74 Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
Turkish 6, Charlie Charlie, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Turkish 6, Charlie Charlie.
Vueling 3 Hotel Romeo, contact Marseille Control 120.85. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Vueling 3 Hotel Romeo.
Wizz Air 20 Charlie Delta, contact Marseille Control 120.85. Bye-bye.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85, Wizz Air 20 Charlie Delta.
Wizz Malta 54 Alpha Quebec, contact Ronchi Tower 130.205.
Over to Tower 130.205 with Malta 54 Alpha Quebec.
Moonflower 6021, contact Milan Radar approach 134.175.
Contact the Milan Radar approach 134.175 Moonflower 6021.
Moonflower 610 Heavy, contact Rome Radar 131.1, bye-bye.
Contact Rome Radar 131.1, Moonflower 610 Heavy.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Milan Radar, expect number 9 November, runway 35 right. Alpine 74, Uniform Lima, Milan Radar, expect Amvar 9er, November, runway 35 right. Alpine 74, Uniform Lima, Milan Radar.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Amvar 9er, November, runway 35 right, descent to flight level 150.
Amvar 9er November, runway 35 right, descend to flight level 150, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
No longer use the toilet. Please look at the safety card in your seat pockets. It contains important safety information. In an emergency, leave all bags on board. At EasyJet, we're committed to reducing our environmental impacts. We'll be asking you to place recyclable waste in a separate bag as we collect rubbish from you. Please don't leave any rubbish in your seat pockets or on the floor.
City 22 Zulu, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, City 22 Zulu.
Enter 15 X-ray November, contact Vienna Center 124.4. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.4, enter 15 X-ray November.
Itaro 1548, contact Marseille Control 124.725.
Contact Marseille Control 124.725, Itaro 1548.
With Malta 632, Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, report ready for descent. Leglo 4 X-ray, runway 35 right, ready for descent with Malta 632. With Malta 632, descend to flight level 230. Descend to flight level 230 with Malta 632. With Malta 632, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110 with Malta 632. With Malta 632, cleared direct Leglo. Resume on navigation. Roger, heading direct Leglo, then resume on navigation with Malta 632, thanks. France Soleil 75 Tango Romeo, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, France Soleil 75 Tango Romeo.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, have a good afternoon. Marseille Control, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, descending via AMVAR 9 November, flight level 278.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Marseille Control identified. with Air 20 Charlie Delta, contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5 with Air 20 Charlie Delta.
Welling 3 Hotel Romeo, contact Marseille Control 124.5, have a good afternoon.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, Welling 3 Hotel Romeo.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Center on 124.5, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Marseille Control, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, descending via Anvar 9 November, flight level 150.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, Marseille Control identified. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact Lyon approach 136.075.
Contact line approach 136.075, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Line approach, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, flight level 150 with the numbers.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima Lion approach, QNH 1017. Expect the ILS, runway 35 right, with the GOM 3 and transition.
QNH 1017, expect the ILS runway 35 right with the GOM 3N transition, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Speedbird 364, cleared direct Tyler, cross Tyler, at or above flight level 070, cleared, ILS, runway 35 right.
Cleared direct Taylor, cross Taylor at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 35 right, Speedbird 364.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, cleared direct, Gomit, cross Gomit, at or above flight level 100. Cleared ILS, runway 35 righty.
Cleared direct Gomit, cross Gomit at or above flight level 100. Cleared ILS runway 35 right, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Contact St. X Tower 120. Decimal 45.
120.45 Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, established ILS 35 right.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, St. X Tower, wind 010 at 13, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 35 right, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Turkish 6 Alpha X-ray holding short runway 35 left.
Turkish 6 Alpha X-ray, St. X Tower, wind 010 at 13, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff, Turkish 6 Alpha X-ray.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, exit left at Bravo 3.
Exit left Bravo 3, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Electronic devices can...
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, contact ground 121.83.
Be careful when you open the lockers as items...
121.83 Alpine 74 Uniform
Smoking
Lima.
is not allowed until you're in a smoking area. Thank you for flying with us today. We look forward to welcoming you on board again soon.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, vacated Victor 4.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, welcome to Saint-Exupéry Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Any stand for Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, ramp 31 Juliet taxi via Bravo 4. Hold short runway 35 left.
Ramp 31 Juliet, taxi via Bravo 4, hold 35 left, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima. Waiting to cross runway 35 left, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
Alpine 74 Uniform Lima, cross runway 35 left at Alpha. Continue taxi via Bravo 4, Alpha 4, Tango, Tango Juliet, Juliet.
Cross runway 35 left at Alpha, continue taxi via Bravo 4, Alpha 4, Tango, Tango Juliet, Juliet, Alpine 74 Uniform Lima.
All aircraft be advised, information November now current, QNH 1016. Speedbird 364, gate 61 Delta, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate 61 Delta taxi at my discretion, Speedbird 364.
Speedbird 364, cross runway 35 left at Bravo 3. Continue taxi via Alpha 3, Tango, Tango Charlie, Romeo 1, Romeo, Romeo 2, Romeo 3, Romeo 4.
Cross runway 35 left at Bravo 3. Continue taxi via Alpha 3, Tango, Tango Charlie, Romeo 1, Romeo, Romeo 2, Romeo 3, Romeo 4, Speedbird 364.